get into some of the mystical aspects of Elvis that most people might not be aware of, starting with some of the abilities that he's displayed. Of course, we talked about his martial arts, but you also said he's very much into meditation, and at times he displayed consciousness abilities that may indicate that he has psychic ability.
For sure. Yeah, it's well attested everything that I'm telling you. Again, he was never alone. He was always with people that were reliable. But again, he had the ability to astral travel. He had the ability to heal people at a touch. He had premonitions. People talk about how Elvis could, read the room, or he understood what people felt or were thinking way before they even opened their mouths or started talking to him. So he had this amazing ability, and astral travel is something he practiced all through his life, along with meditation. Elvis was an introvert. Given his druthers, he would sit outside in his Graceland home or his mansion in LA and just sit outside, just sort of zoning out. And he said he could travel the worlds and come back. But once he really got into the occult, whatever that means, in the 60s, early 60s, and he started incorporating Hinduism, like Yogananda, and Buddhism, esoteric practices that he'd read from Theosophy and Manly P. Hall and other, alternative spirituality luminaries. He really started testing other abilities, like his ability to move objects, his ability to change the weather. He could move clouds. He could stop rain. His ability to create sort of like force fields and other things. And again, his healing continued. He could heal from small things like headaches. Priscilla always said he could just touch her head and heal her headaches. His grandmother had arthritis, and he healed her. But then there were bigger things. There are reports, again, he wasn't alone, that he healed broken legs, heart attacks, cancer, all manner of things. So definitely with Elvis, it was a magical life when he was around, once he found his mysticism.
Am I right in saying that he displayed energetic abilities as well? The ability to make objects move around him?
He did, and remember, he was never doing, or remember, to stress, he was never doing it to be like some guru or whatever. He had studied Yogananda, and Yogananda had always said, when you start getting close to God, you will have supernatural abilities. They're not the ends, they're not even the means, they're signs. Like in the Gospel of John, Jesus, he doesn't call them miracles, he calls them signs, because when Jesus is healing and all that, it's not really to impress people, it's to tell them the kingdom of God is near, and I am the kingdom of God. So he did these things not to, become, again, some sort of guru or dominate people or all that. He thought he was getting closer to God. And one of them is like he showed his bodyguard, he could look at some bushes and put his hand out, and the bushes would shake. Or he was with his girlfriend, Ginger Alden, in Hawaii, and he said, look, and he did this, again, magic thing, and the clouds parted. And Ginger's like, well, maybe the wind, and you're just, you got lucky, right? If I wave at a cloud for a while, it'll move, and I can say, move that. But no. Then he said, oh, but I can bring that cloud together. And he did this, and the clouds came together.
Wow.
So he had these. I think my favorite story is, and because it's so American, so Elvis is, he was in his car, this brand new luxury Pantera. I don't know what it is, some very expensive car in the 70s, and he was with his girlfriend Linda Thompson,